Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Focus Kid here with thedailymethods.com. I am coming to you live. It is still February the 21st. It is 3:38 Eastern Standard Time, and I been thinking a lot about. I look a little different, but I've been thinking a lot about. Been doing a lot of whiteboarding and been thinking about. What's the best way to convey and to really relay back the messages that for so many years have actually functioned very well for me, and not only for our veterans but for everyone, right? Everyone, we all have issues, we all have ways in which we need help, coaching, and like the proverb says, you can't give anything that you don't have. And one of the things that I do have is records. I have records right here in front of me. I have my 1996 Franklin Covey planner. I don't know if you remember Franklin Covey, but I've been looking through when I was 26 years old, 20 years ago. I still have the planner. Actually, in there it shows when I met my wife. But the point of the message is that there is a system. There is a daily system that allows ordinary people just like you and I to really, you know, climb up the ladder, whether it be at our jobs, whether it be with a New Year's resolution, whether it be loving ourselves, having passion for something that you want, walking away from a job you hate, eliminating fear, eliminating doubt. And there's just a lot of negative emotions that I know throughout the years that with writing a journal and keeping track of things on ink. Okay, I'm not one of the application kind of guys. I just don't believe in that. Application is instant gratification, comes in one ear and leaves in another. Maybe that's my old, me getting old. But I'll leave you with this. I'm not going to leave you, but I want to share with you this quote, because one of the good things about this particular journal is that every single day it had a quote. And the quote always was motivating, right? It was always meant to give you the ability to think about things, right? And so the quote of the day, Wednesday, 17th January 1996, was the following: one is never as happy or as unhappy as one thinks. Francois de la Rochefoucauld. So, what has that meant to me at that point in time? It probably meant that things aren't as good as you think, and think aren't as bad as you think. The other quote that actually caught my attention the day before that, because that was the day I bought the planner. I bought the planner on Tuesday, January 16th of 1996. And all because of Marshall Merlet, my senior account executive that I was shadowing at the time. And she said, Marco, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And she said, that's not mine, that's Eleanor Roosevelt. So think about that. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. In other words, you have to give permission for somebody to make you feel inferior. Wow. Now that is a very, very powerful quote. Now, the reason why I'm sharing all of this stuff with you is because, as you go on about your day, and, we start with, thanking the veterans, we do our work, we do our check marks, and then we go off and do what we do each and every week. If we're doing the same thing, we're probably going to get the same result. If we're doing the same thing, we're probably going to get the same result. So somewhere along the line, small incremental changes in the positive direction have to occur. Okay, and that's why I am using the checkbox, because that's the one thing that can keep us on track. Okay, there are three things that the daily method is looking to instill in people, and we're going to do that for free. We're not going to charge a dime for anything. If we write a book, we're just going to charge you the shipping. It could be an ebook, so it would be free delivery. But we are going to be focusing on three different areas. We're going to be focusing on the area of passion. That's the very first area that we're going to be focusing on. We're also going to be focusing on the area of believe. Okay, I think that there's a lot of belief out there that people are not necessarily tapping into the way that they should, or as often as they should. And the last but not least is the area of self-discipline. Okay, and the very word implies self-discipline is that you yourself and I have to allow ourselves to be disciplined. We can't count on Sergeant X or Colonel Y to make us do something, or our bosses or our wives or our kids or the bank that we're in the red. We have to have some sort of discipline. But again, these aren't things that are developed overnight. I wanted to come out on video because I'm really passionate about this, because at age 46, I recognize that this is the track that's going to get me to the next level. And isn't it true? And isn't it true that getting to the next level, it's awesome? I mean, come on, it's awesome. And I know that it's going to be awesome for you if you follow what we're going to be teaching you, if you follow what we're going to be sharing with you. We're not going to charge you anything. We are going to, like I said, if we print the book, we'll just charge you the shipping. And if it's an electronic download, it'll be completely free. This isn't a business necessarily. This is a coaching session that I see so many gurus online right now sponsoring ads and taking you through different things and charging you for money. And right now, we want to do it for free, okay? The only other thing, and I'll leave you with this because I don't want to keep you here too long. Let's see, what was I doing? Pick a date. Let's go deep. Let's pick a date. Let's pick Monday, April 1st of 1996. What the heck was I planning on doing on a Monday? I was going to be making a check for Cellular One because it wasn't a free phone. I needed to make a check for $189.21. I needed to follow up with a lady called Amelia Rodriguez. I have her phone number there because she was going to be buying a phone from me. From 10 a.m. till 12 p.m., I was going to be telemarketing my customer base that I had been building cold calling. I was going to follow up with Dan Cole Cotton at a 252-5260 phone number. I was going to check on Mrs. White's credit. I was also going to check with Trisha Neese that she had expressed that she wanted 2 more phones. I was going to go to Rotary Club. I was a member of the Rotary Club in Huber Heights, which was part of my territory. And it's an amazing experience. I mean, you get to mingle with a lot of really smart people. And another club that I recommend is Toastmasters. It really teaches you how to public speak. I also followed up with Dennis Hook on 2 different numbers, and Brian Weiner from Capital Clearances. And I wrote a letter to Blacktop, Tom, and Sheila. I ended up the day around 7:30. And, I don't share these things with you because I think that, oh, wow, that is so great. I share these things with you because these are things that you plan the day before or the night before. These aren't things that you ad wing on the day of. right? Because the day of, you're probably on a rush. There's probably traffic. The kids need to get lunches. You know, the wife, the husband, everybody's running around. So one of the things, if you want to keep your passion, is you need to plan the day before. Okay? And last but not least, I will leave you with this quote. This quote says the following, is by James Branch Cabell. And it says the following: the optimist proclaims that we live in the best of all possible worlds, as the pessimist fears this is true. So, the optimist proclaims that we live in the best of all possible worlds, and the pessimist fears that the positive person or the optimist is true. So with that, I will come back to you tomorrow. I'll have a little bit more organize the YouTube channel. If you go to the website right now, it's sort of starting to take shape. I uploaded the 2 videos I did today, and I look forward to coming to you live each and every day, above and beyond what we're going to be doing with the veterans and the exercise. I think we all need it, and I certainly do. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting Team Focus Kid and the Daily Methods. Until tomorrow, I'll see you later. Bye now.